A first look at storm damage across Louisville on Thursday morning showed the utter devastation to businesses and warehouses in Kentucky's largest city. The National Weather Service in Louisville said a tornado was spotted on the ground at Interstates 64 and 265 about 12:30 a.m. Thursday near Jeffersontown. The NWS will conduct storm surveys to determine the twister's strength in the coming days. The storm system responsible for these damages spawned at least 20 reports of tornadoes across 5 states, including Kentucky, claiming multiple lives across the South. A video revealed the power of a tornado that destroyed business buildings and flipped vehicles across a large area. The video showed a tractor-trailer flipped on its side and roofs peeled off buildings. One building looked like it was run over by a steamroller when the tornado bent metal and ripped off the roof. Severe weather knocked out power across the Commonwealth on Wednesday and Thursday, with more than 32,000 outages in the morning.
All of these windows are out.
Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear said state crews were clearing trees and debris Thursday to reopen roads. This comes as more severe thunderstorms are marching through Kentucky on Thursday night, with the potential for tornadoes and flash flooding. The tornado outbreak on Wednesday and Thursday is part of a multi-day severe weather event that will extend into the weekend for the Mid-South. As rivers begin rising and rain continues falling in Kentucky, Governor Andy Beshear warned residents Thursday to remain safe amid potentially life-threatening flooding. Heavy rain fell on Kentucky beginning Wednesday evening, as significant storms produced at least 2 tornadoes. One touched down in McCracken County around 10 p.m. and one touched down in Louisville early Thursday. And now, more heavy rain is expected for fall for at least the next 3 days. Western Kentucky could see an additional 10 inches of rain before the end of the weekend, while Lexington could see an additional 6 inches. More than 4 inches of rain could fall in central Kentucky by Friday, said WKYT Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey. This is some of the most rain we've seen in a short period of time in western Kentucky and in central Kentucky, Beshear Thursday said at a weekly news update. Several counties, including Allen, Barren, Calloway, Christian, Clinton, Cumberland, Metcalfe, Monroe, Simpson, Todd and Trigg counties were already under a flash flood warning as of 1:30 p.m. Thursday, according to the National Weather Service. Flash flooding is either ongoing or expected in small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses. Many south-central Kentucky counties will be under a flood warning until at least 1 a.m. Friday. The NWS said flooding caused by excessive rainfall is expected in rivers, creeks, streams, and other low-lying and flood-prone locations. Virtually the rest of the state is under a flood watch through Sunday morning, according to the NWS. The rain is expected to fall on and off through at least Saturday. Beshear said rain is expected to taper off Sunday, but rivers could continue to rise because of the rain accumulation from the days prior. Everybody needs to be really cognizant of flooding, Beshear said. If we got through one of the worst forecasts for tornadoes we've seen in a while, this is one of the worst for flooding. We just want to make sure we keep everybody safe. The Cumberland River at Bucksville, in Cumberland County, was already reporting minor flooding Thursday afternoon after rising about 7 feet in 7 hours, according to the NWS. The Mississippi River in Hickman County, the Rolling Fork River in Nelson County, and multiple spots of the Green River are expected to have major flooding. At least 25 state highways, many in western Kentucky, were blocked by floodwater Thursday. Beshear said the number is expected to rise. Emergency management is activated and ramping up in preparation for more storms. Swift water rescue teams are on standby, including with help from Vermont, Beshear said. We will get through this if everyone takes the rising and standing water seriously, Beshear said. Don't drive through roadways you cannot see. It's how we lost too many people in the past. It's not worth it. Just turn around. Storms dropped up to 3 inches of rain Wednesday night into Thursday morning on southeast Michigan, flooding streets, front yards, and basements across the region and setting daily records on Wednesday for Flint and Detroit. The National Weather Service reported that the rain set a new daily maximum record for April 2nd in Detroit with 2.18 inches, greatly surpassing the previous daily record of 1.44 inches set on April 2nd, 1945.
A piece of that person's car just came off.
A new record also was set for the day in Flint, where 1.75 inches of rain fell Wednesday, besting the previous daily record of 1.62 inches in 1945. Lake Orion in Oakland County was drenched the most, with 3.21 inches of rain in a 24-hour period, according to the Weather Service. The agency also reported that more than 2.62 inches of rain fell in Dearborn Heights over 24 hours, resulting in flooding on Hanover Street near Van Born Road and Pardee Avenue. It said that homes and cars were flooded. City officials said they monitored overnight flooding into Thursday. Any resident in need of help can contact the city's non-emergency number, 313-277-6770, option 3, and we will respond as expeditiously as possible, they said in a statement on the city's website. Dearborn Heights Mayor Bill Bazzi said Thursday that 3 or 4 households have called the city to report flooded basements, but he thinks there are likely more that flooded.
Road closed ahead. Look how bad it is over.
He also said that a lot of streets flooded overnight, but the water on most streets has since receded.
Come on, boys.
Anytime our residents are affected, it's a big issue for me, he said.
Try to get that truck out. No, I'm talking about the shit.
Bazzi said the hardest hit streets were Courier and Hanover Streets, which are adjacent to the Ecorse Creek. He said there was still about 2 feet of water on Courier, just west of Telegraph Road, as of midday Thursday. If the creek is certain levels, then the water just goes into the street, because the water can't get anywhere in the creek, he said. He said he talked to some residents, and they said the flooding there is a little bit better than what it has been for the last few years. He said Dearborn Heights purchased some properties by the creek and turned them into detention areas for stormwater. Bazzi said that the city is offering residents free, through the Red Cross, cleaning materials to clean up their basements. The materials are available at the Richard A. Young Recreation Center at 5400 McKinley and at Dearborn Heights Public Works at Van Born Road. Meanwhile, residents reported flooding in neighborhoods in Dearborn as well as Plymouth.
That straight snapped.
Northeast Sterling Heights in Macomb County saw slightly more rain than Dearborn Heights, 2.64 inches, according to the Weather Service. Elsewhere, 1.33 inches of rain landed in Oakland County's White Lake Township, where the National Weather Service has its Detroit office, over 8.5 hours. There was slightly more rain in Burton in Genesee County, where 1.37 inches of rain fell in 7.5 hours. The flooding also washed out and closed roads around the region. Several spots along 26 Mile Road in Macomb Township were closed due to flooding, officials said. In Oakland County, officials said on X that M24/Lapeer Road was closed between Silver Bell and Dutton Roads due to down power lines. Meanwhile, Consumers Energy said about 235,107 customers remained affected by outages across the state. In 9 counties in southeast Michigan, about 3,700 electric customers had interrupted service as of 5 p.m. DTE Energy reported 1,684 customers without electricity, mostly in western Wayne County.
Everything and everybody will be okay.